And good afternoon, folks. My name is Warp103, and this time here we are doing the Object 752 Russian Premium Heavy Tank for Tier 9 for Holiday Ops. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly firestorm on you.
And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. So here we go. Okay, now Holiday Ops, you know how this works. Now usually it's tier 8s. This time here we have tier 9s in the mix again. So is it worth it? That'll be up to you, but I'm going to tell you how I feel about this tank and everything else. Now, what you're looking at is how the tank looks right now, and before we go into the stats, I'm just going to warn you, this tank is troll. What do you mean it's troll warp? Okay, this is the model of the tank, right? If you look at it and everything else, that versus a gun that's, you know, 240 penetration, looks like it's really good, right? Yeah. Look at it from the side. Now, again, looks like, oh, you'll easily go through there, right? Until you actually look at it and you go through the hole. This is what we call, well, this is a complete V-shaped hole. So as you can see right there, right here, certain sections are going to be easy to go through and everything else of that. But if you hit this section over here, that's what's going to happen. Ricochet, then 100% chance. Ricochet, then 100% chance. Meaning that this armor is unreliable and is troll. So when you're shooting from the side and everything else of that, even though it says you should have 100% chance, then you'll see randomly, like, it'll have sections where it says, oh, what the hell? Why is it not pinning? Or if he angles a little bit, then from there, it has even more troll bounce angles and everything else to that. So shooting this thing in the side and everything else to that with the tracks is going to be a problem. Shooting up here and everything else to that is the same issue, because it gets random spots of stupidly good armor, then random spots of not. So again, this is one of those tanks where it's unreliable armor, because 1 minute you'll be like, oh, side on, you're not going to pin. Next minute you're going to get pinned. But you can always pin these big cupolas. Again, even if he's trying to do the haul down thing and everything else, that the cupolas literally, no matter what angle you put this thing, cupolas basically say, yeah. Now again, it doesn't have that much gun depression. So the cupolas are almost always visible. Always. So just aim for the cupolas. You'll hit. So let's actually go and look at the tank. All right. You have the new tank. You have the oldest tier 9 premium tank. You have the tank after that. And then you see I have a tier 8 Russian heavy tank with an autoloader. Now, the new tank is an autoloader. 3-shot clip, just like the ISA. The difference is the tier 8 has more damage per minute. For Warp, it has more penetration, 19 more penetration than the standard rounds like that. Yeah, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. Don't even, that's not even something to boast about. Again, the SCRVK is at 152, so again, its penetration is a lot better than the 3, but it's just a little bit better than this. But that it's the threshold that you hit, that if you low roll, you'll be able to still pin most of the stuff. And then you have the WZ, the last one that we just had, and again, it has an even higher penetration, but it has a lower damage per minute. Okay. So again, clip. The IS-3A does inner clip better than the tier 9. Yeah, like I said. So it's supposed to be, to me, it's like an upgrade to the IS-3A, but someone forgot to give it an upgrade. All right, caliber again, just like the IS-3A. Shell velocity is utter dog poo. So it's basically forcing you to shoot goal, because your shell velocity is crap. Then the other thing is, it only has 30 rounds, just like the 28 that's in the ISA. So again, you will run out of ammo if you're in a protracted game where you're literally fighting for your life. You will run out of ammo and be feeling so sorry for yourself that it happened. Okay, let's look at the gun handling. SCRBK has it better. It's a little bit better than the tier 8 IS-3A. The WZ, again, it's a little bit misnomer on this because of how the dispersion is. So the gun handling looks really good until you have to actually fire the gun, because your base dispersion is so goddamn awful versus your normal dispersion on all the other ones, except for, again, the tier 8, that you'll have a problem. The other thing is gun depression. 8. Now, currently there is a problem that, because again, I've already seen and everything else of that, and it'll probably be fixed. Hopefully be fixed before it goes live, but there is a problem with the gun depression on this tank. It actually shows more than what it is, or excuse me, it does more than what it should be in certain areas. So I'm guessing that will be fixed. If not, it'll be hot pass, but it should be 8. SCRV is 10, WZ 10. You know, ISA is the only one that's worse than everything else, unfortunately. Okay, let's talk about speed. Now, the K is basically a medium tank, so you expect that to be faster. Okay, the WZ basically keeps almost pace with this thing. The IS-3A is faster, so it doesn't have it in the speed department. Okay, what about the reverse speed? 12 reverse speed ain't really good. Your engine horsepower, again, versus the K and the WZ is pretty damn awful. So your power to weight ratio is on par with the tier 8 and the WZ, but not the K. Does have decent train resistances, so it'll make up for that and everything else of that, but your transverse speed is not the greatest in the world. Again, the gun's going to feel like it's sluggish. I'm just going to tell you right there. And then when you get on different trains, again, you're going to feel like you're good. So then we look at the armor. Again, I already covered this already. Even though it has 330 turret armor, you can see, since it's an autoloader, when you got that thick plate right here, and then the gun sticking out of it right there, so that, and then the plate around it. So again, that section is thick. Again, and when the gun is down, you have another thick section. So it's not going to pin through there. But who's shooting it in the face anyway? Because literally you have 2 big cupolas up here to shoot. So it doesn't matter you have 330 turret armor. You're going to get shot in the cupolas every time. Now, your side armor at 150, again, effective is even more, but it has troll abilities. So again, 1 minute you're going to be bouncing all types of shots from doom turtles and everything else. So that the next minute you're going to get pinned by some lonely ELC in the side. Or sorry, not the ELC, I forgot what it is, T92 in the side with gold. It's going to pin you, maybe, because again, the V-shaped hole. Okay. Back is 80, so you're not going to get hit by most HE shells in the butt. Like with the EBR, it won't be able to pin you. Unlike all the other ones, you get shot in the butt by the EBR, you're going to take full damage. This one doesn't. So it does have a healthy dose of armor if they're doing auto aim. But if they do any type of shots to your cupola, they're going to pin you. It doesn't matter what you do. Other problem is its health is, well, kind of on the low side. Yeah, now it does have decent engine and track and ammo rack health. No, sorry, engine and track health, but your ammo rack health is too dang low. Again, you're going to get ammo racked in this a lot, so you already know you're going to have to take something to improve the ammo rack. Same, fuel is good. Repair time is on standard with everything else like that. Stationary camo is actually pretty good, so it's kind of squashed to the ground and everything else like that. Your ammo, it's decently priced and everything else. Rated range, no one cares about. The other problem is view range, 380. 380 view range is kind of meh. So overall, I'm going to give this tank. Is it good? For some people, it'll be great. For most people, it's going to be trash. Why? Because they're going to get pinned in the cupolas every time, and you can't hide them. You don't have enough gun depression to be able to work a ridge line the way you want to and everything else like that. You don't have a way to mitigate them cupolas. And that's a problem, because those cupolas by tier 7s will be able to be savage on you. So again, is it worth it? That's up to you into that, but you have my feelings on it. This is Warp103 saying warp out, have fun. We're going to catch you guys on the next one.